Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? It's a cruise for today. So today, we'll be looking at the second part, really, of my binder collection. It's kind of usually hard to make these videos because it's really hard. But this is the second binder to my best cards stuff. This has all my EX cards, again, excluding promos. Any Black Shark promo will be excluded. EX cards. And then it goes to like character cards and stuff like that, and then it moves into holographics. This does have a couple of vintage holographics, if I'm not mistaken. This also does exclude anything that I've pulled recently. Like in my recent videos, I have pulled this guy and this holographic, and some of the ones I totally forgot to actually show. Like I don't know if I showed you guys in the last video, but like. I guess none of these technically go in there. Yeah, but it most of them, and also anything on the deck. But it's pretty cool, and we'll kind of go through it. So we'll start here with this Whale Lord. I think it's pretty badass. This Whale Lord up there, it's a Whale Lord EX from Primal Clash. Zekrom and Magnezone EX, pretty cool. We have Mewtwo's EX there. And then we have something really cool up here is these guys are from Steam Siege. But one of them is not in English. It's not even in Japanese. It's Korean. I got that because I bought this big massive lot of EX cards and stuff like that, and it came in there, and it's in Korean. So it took me a little bit to figure it out if it was English or not, but it is in Korean. I mean, if it was in Japanese or not, because I don't know either language, but it's Korean. Or at least that's what I've been told. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. But it's pretty cool. I don't have many Japanese cards itself. So I don't even have many cards that are not in English. So to get a Korean card, it's kind of cool. So pretty dope. Pretty dope. Yeah, second page here. This is some of my really cool stuff here. We have white Kyurem there. We actually have two different versions. We have Dragonite, Black Kyurem as well. And then we have here some Charizards. So this is Charizard from XY Evolutions, and that's Charizard from XY Flashfire. It's a reprint of the exact same card, basically. It's just, at the XY Evolution style. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. We have a Reshiram EX there. That's dope. We have some Emboar EX. I just really like that card. There's a Dragonite EX there from XY Evolutions as well. This is cool. Keldeo EX. These are technically from two different sets. So there is a tiny difference in between them. I think one of the easiest way you can find out is, of course, the actual symbol. But as my girlfriend pointed out, is he's slightly smaller than this one. Or maybe it's just might be how it looks. But definitely is this, the rule box here, it's different. The shading on this area in here is slightly different. But they're the exact same cards of the same art and the same, of course, attacks and everything, same HP. But they're technically from different sets, which is kind of cool and interesting. We have some EX there from the bottom. There we go. We got some Chandeliers, Gengars, Hoopa, another Mewtwo there. It's nice. I've actually pulled some of these. A lot of these I have bought, though. Gardevoir, Xerneas, Togekiss, Kingdra, Latios, Jolteon EX, Ho-Oh EX. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Alakazam EX, Halucha EX. We got actually two Haluchas. Manaphy EX, Victini EX. This card was banned for, I think it's still banned. It's one of the cards that was put on the ban list for good reasons. It's pretty broken. Jirachi EX, and then we have like shiny cards. So that's the Xerneas V. It's like this weird gold thing, but it's a shiny. I don't know how it goes. I kind of slot him in here because I don't know if it was a gold card or a shiny, so I just put him in here. Interesting card. We have the shinies here. Lapras, because, of course, Lapras. We got that Espeon GX, which is awesome. But, of course, Umbreon GX Shiny is one of the best cards I've probably pulled. It's an expensive card. I don't know if it still holds its value as it used to, but it's an expensive card nonetheless. Some more shinies up there. These are both generations of shiny. This is Hidden Fates and Shining Fates. So this right here is... Yeah, this is Shining Fates. This is not Shining Fates. This is Hidden Fates. We got some more ones over there. We got that Rylu, Rockruff, Yamper, Drippy. Got some other ones right there. Pretty cool. Rowlet. Amazing rares. Even though it's not amazing and they don't fucking pop up for me because they're gay. We got character cards. We have seen a massive increase of character cards being actually printed. Now, they're kind of a little rare back in the day, but they're pretty common nowadays. They kind of pop out a lot. You know, that Flareon's pretty new. A lot of these guys are from newer sets. You know, they're not as hard. They weren't as hard to get. Like, this is from Cosmic Eclipse. The Cosmic Eclipse ones are really cool because, you know, they kind of brought them back. This is technically a promo card. This is a Black Shirt promo. I just want to make sure I put all character cards in here. So even if there are promo cards like these two, they'll be slotted in here. Eevee. Again, these are definitely more recent ones. If I'm, you know, coughing. That one's a hilarious one. Break cards. Pretty cool. I'm actually kind of glad I got a decent amount of break cards. At least 9, which is a decent amount. This is a really cool one. This is a Kyogre and Groudon Legend. It's the Kyogre half. Back in the day, Pokemon used to actually make you pull both sides, and you could use like a special card or whatever. They're a little weird. I only have the Kyogre one. Again, this was part of that big one that I ended up getting that had a bunch of stuff. And that is an absolutely amazing card. It's vintage. It's really old. I actually don't know what set that is even from or how old it is, but it's a really cool card. We get into the Prism cards, which I've always thought were so awesome. That's why every time I see them, I have to get one, because they're just so cool. Super cool there. Look at that. Darkrai, Ditto. I actually pulled, I think, some of these, which is actually kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. These are awesome. This was absolutely broken. One of the most broken stadium cards I think I've ever seen released ever. Radiant Charizard. I didn't know where to put the Radiant cards. I know they were kind of like shiny, so I feel like I should have put them closer to the shiny stuff. But I was already past it, and I said, whatever, I'll put it here. And then it goes into holographics. Pretty cool. Yes, holographics. I missed a bunch of them, actually. I missed a good section of holographics that I forgot to put in here. I think like 10 of them. But it is what it is. Rally Booms are pretty cool. These are playable Rally Booms. Blastoise from Pokemon Go. Some more stuff there. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Agrons. Galarian Abstagoons. We have a Charizard from Pokemon Go. Cinderaces. Pretty cool, I'd say so. At least myself. Hydreigons. Machamps. Golem. Luxrays. Love Luxrays. That gotta be one of my favorite Pokemon as well. Aggron, talking about favorite Pokemon. Dragonite, another one of my favorite. Ooh. 2/3 are, you guys know how much I love my, what's it called? My Primal Clash. Favorite set of all time. Probably always will be. And character cards were so unique and special at the time. And, by the way, most Primal Clash cards are technically in my Primal Clash binder. I think there should be a video somewhere on the channel about it. But that's in a completely different binder. So a lot of it is missing from these binders that I'm doing. Because, again, that's in a completely different binder. Inteleons, pretty cool. Love those Inteleons. They're playable. Talking about other Inteleons, we got these guys. They're pretty somewhat used in the meta. Some of the decks to use them. These are cool. Luxray, another one right there. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Going into some of that Fusion Strike stuff. Pretty cool. Some of these are a little old. Some of these are not that old. A lot of these are from newer sets. Ooh, Swampert. These are also from Primal Clash. Super dope. These are actually worth a good amount, actually. They still hold their value really well because they're pretty rare, actually. If you get them in good condition, since, you know, Primal Clash now is an expensive set. It's no longer cheap. So glad I was able to open up a booster box. Childhood dream come true. This is a playable card back in the day. That's a very playable card. These are really cool. Down here. This is somewhat playable still. I've seen it a couple times. Gengar's here. The Oxes. Is this the one amount of energy is attached to all Pokemon in play? That's actually kind of playable. All right. This Blaziken that I've had for such a long time. This is from my original collection as a kid. That's why it's super beaten up. But this one's just so cool. One of my favorite things is how it actually looks holographically. You know, just it looks different. It's really beaten up, and I'm upset about it. But it is such a cool card, man. Gotta be one of my favorite cards. Blaziken's also one of my favorite Pokemon. So, talk about some older cards. There's a Poliwrath. That's dope. That's a really cool dope Poliwrath. Almost gifted to me. This Alakazam. That's also holographic as well. It's kind of hard to see, but again, all these are holographic. There's a vintage one right there. You guys can see. Pretty cool. Some Pokemon Go stuff. Pretty cool. Copperages. Got a good amount of Copperages there. Steelixes. Good amount of Steelixes. Gyarados is there. These bad boys. Technically, I believe they were like part of like some type of special pack, but they don't have a Black Star promo. And so they fall under this weird thing right here. Some more cards. Pretty dope. Are these the Galarian? Yeah, these are the Galarian Weezings that are somewhat playable some right now. I've seen them occasionally. We got some Japanese cards. We have some Japanese modern cards. These are the English version, of course, right next to each other, which is cool. We do get a good amount of doubles for them. I don't keep too many doubles. I usually will give the rest of them away. Sometimes they're reprints, slightly different or something like that. Bolton. This is a Gyarados character card. So cool, man. Look at this one. This one's worth a couple bucks as well. It's worth more than like a regular V card. Gluciopod. Toxicity. Oh, wow. We got a lot of Toxicities, actually. Pretty cool. Oh, Lucarios. My bad boy Lucarios. Super cool. Of course, because, you know, Lucario's actually epic. Oh, this Zoroark, I've actually saw a deck with him. Very interesting. I didn't see it. I saw it in casual play, but it was a really cool deck. Galarian Berserker. I'm probably going to grab one of these and actually put it in my deck. I'm trying to make a new deck right now. I'm trying to look into seeing if I can actually go to some type of event where they play. There is actually a couple local card shops nearby. They've opened one that's about 20 minutes from my house. There's the one that I go to the most. There's one in Woodbridge, which is kind of close to where I live, about like 40 minutes ago. That's the first one I actually found. I have recently found one that's really small and has actually been around for a very long time. Actually really close to me, but I've never gone there, so I have to actually check that place out. There is also this other one I've been meaning to check out that's pretty far away from me, but that one's been recently opened up, so I have to check that bad boy up as well. So I've been trying to check out a couple of the places there. Another Lucario. That's a really cool Lucario art. Oh, this right here is actually from my original collection as well. I love this card. And the reason I like it is because of its switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with one of his or her active Pokemon. So it wasn't that it did a ton of damage. It was that basically you could do boss's order with this ability, which is pretty cool. So pretty cool card there. This is actually a really cool Rapidash. I like this. I've actually pulled this really recently. This is one of the newer sets. Frostmoth, of course. Love Frostmoth, one of my favorite cards. And it's actually been reprinted. This is a different set from Sword and Shield base set because it's playable, of course. Pretty cool. There is a good amount of Sword and Shield, Primal Clash still actually left in here. Because again, I don't put doubles in that binder. Got some other different cool holographics in here. Another vintage card there, Muck. That's another vintage card. This is another vintage card. And this has to be one of my favorite cards ever gifted to me. It's a Japanese Darktic Trio. Wow. Tell me that's not one of the most beautiful cards ever. I just love how that card looks. Not a big fan of Dick Trio or anything like that. And I love vintage cards. I love how they look a lot of times. Sometimes they look a little funky. This is just beautiful. This is the part of a really popular Regigigas deck. It has like the Regirock, Regice, and Registeel all on your bench, and it's an interesting card. I've seen this in the deck actually. I played against it twice. I think it's fun. It's a fun deck to actually play against. It's competitive, but not like super hard for me to beat. I tend to do all right with them. Got a lot of these guys, the Algas, which are really cool. Another Japanese. This is a Japanese card, a Hoopa. I don't even have the English version of holographic. This Entei is cool. Regice, pretty cool there. White Kyurem. This is not like super old. Some of these are not super old, but they're, XY, which is actually kind of cool. Getting to see some of these cards. That's another Japanese card. Really cool. This Reshiram is awesome. Like Reshiram. Again, Japanese and the English. I love Japanese does the whole like holographic border thing. I think that's cool. Got some more cards over here. Moltres, that's a more modern card. This card actually used to be really playable. I do remember that card. Ooh, we do have a bunch of these actually. That's cool. Interesting. Zacian there. That's a cool card. Galena Lacunos. I actually grabbed one of those for my girlfriend's making a deck. It's gonna be like it's this guy, the ghost guy, VMAX guy deck, and Galena Lacunos are gonna be in there. These bad boys, we got English and Japanese once again. Pretty cool. It's a nice holographic right there. More Japanese. I don't even have the English equivalent to it. Nice Keldeo. Looks kind of like non-threatening in that one. He kind of looks threatening in that one, though. That's funny. Zapdos. Really cool there. Good to see. Over here, we have some really cool stuff. Another vintage card, of course. This is from X Evolutions. This is an actual old Zapdos. I like to show this Zapdos and then this one. Pretty cool. They're not, of course, from the same set or anything. I don't think that's the recreation of that card, but it is still cool. On Lapras, because of course we have a Lapras. Jesus. All right, so that's fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry about that, guys. That Lapras, because of course it's a Lapras. We have the Ditto. I want to actually pull out this Ditto and show you guys something cool, but I guess we'll do it in a second. This is a really cool one, this Soul Rock. It's one of the e-reader cards, which is cool. Hitmonchan. Ooh, actually. Yeah, so this is the recreation of that card. It's just different HP to get more modern. Oh, this one's actually not hooked, which is interesting. Which is cool. This is the Ditto, the one that's like a sticker on the top, which is really cool. But this is the actual holographic of it. Let's see if I can actually pull this bad boy out. If I can I actually do that? Let's see. So the way I did this one is that it technically comes out like something like this, and it has the little thing, and then you peel it, and then this actually pops out. So this is the way I wanted to keep it. I didn't want to throw away the sticker thing, so I kind of put it in the back. And like that, I can actually display this card that isn't normally displayed easily. So I do actually have another Ditto that I never took the sticker off, and it's somewhere. It's actually hidden in all my reverses somewhere. I have to probably like be really careful and check that it has the little Ditto sign. And I'll see what I want. Or maybe I'll put it in normally and just, you know, hope for the best. And maybe I'll see it one day. You know, kind of, you know, hidden away. Oh, wait. I gotta put it in its sleeve. Kind of hidden away, kind of like how it's meant to be. But I always think it's cool to show that card off. And because I think that was such a unique, very unique idea. And the last page here. This Mew is pretty cool. And that Skull Fairy is a nice vintage card. So, what do you guys think? I think my collection is pretty cool. Again, I am missing a decent amount of stuff. A big missing stuff is for sorting. For anything that's in my decks. And anything that is in my stuff that I haven't sorted yet. And most importantly, you do get to see a lot of stuff missing because of my Primal Clash separate binder. But I think that's pretty good overall. That's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check everything else down in the description. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys.